One of the most common mistakes I see new lifters making is simply trying to do way too many exercises. I've had several novices show me their programs where they're doing 8, 10, or even 12 exercises per workout. And I get it, guys, you want to get results fast and you think doing more is better, but it really couldn't be further from the truth. I also think a lot of novices get a little bit of exercise selection anxiety. This is where you're watching all these exercise variation videos and you're afraid of missing out on something, so you just pile all of the exercises onto your program. This is how people end up doing 4, 5, or even more exercises per muscle group. I'm pretty sure one of the following 3 will end up happening to you if you try to do too many exercises. The first option is that you lose all the intensity in your workouts. The only way you can make it through 3 or 4 sets of 10 exercises is to do a bunch of junk volume going nowhere near failure on each individual set. The second option is that you end up skipping half of most of your workouts because you just run out of time or you get too tired. And the third option is that you somehow actually push yourself through the entire 2 or 3 hour long workout while training hard and close to failure on each exercise, and within a couple weeks or less, you start getting some serious overtraining symptoms or even just injure yourself. As you can imagine, none of these are ideal scenarios. Another problem with trying to do so much at once is it's going to be way harder to master each individual exercise. You see, you make the best gains from an exercise usually once you have had enough experience with it to execute it with good form. This will allow you to accumulate really high quality volume and actually use the muscles you're trying to target. This takes time, especially for complex exercises. Seriously guys, sometimes it has actually taken me a couple months to start to feel like I'm doing an exercise properly. Now just imagine how much longer that could take in a program with, say, 40 exercises instead of 15 or 20. So what's the solution here? Well, obviously it's going to be to do less exercises. This will allow you to really focus in on each exercise, get really good at them, and to execute each set with maximum intensity. Also, keep in mind that novices do not need a lot of stimulus to grow. If you've never curled before, you don't need to suddenly start doing 6 curl variations to grow your biceps. Even just doing 1 or 2 types of curls will grow your arms for sure, so why do more? As a novice, I made fantastic gains doing just 4 exercises per workout. It wasn't until later that I started adding in more exercises because I actually felt like I needed them and I had built up enough work capacity to actually handle them. Even now, as an intermediate, I do no more than 5 or 6 exercises per workout. At one point earlier this year, I tried to use a program with 7 or 8 exercises in each workout, and it was just too much for me, guys. I couldn't do it. I could just feel that it was unsustainable for me long term. So if I can't handle doing 7 or 8 exercise workouts as an intermediate with a decent amount of experience and work capacity, please tell me how you think you are able to do 10 or more exercises as a novice. It's just not realistic, guys. So here's what I recommend. Pick around 2 exercises per muscle group. Some you can get away with even just 1 exercise. Or maybe there's a part of your physique that you really want to put extra emphasis on, so pick 3 exercises for that one muscle. But in general, as a novice, just try to stick to around 2 exercises per muscle group. If you train hard and eat enough, I promise you will see great results from it. You seriously do not need a whole laundry list of exercises for each muscle. Then in the future, if you plateau or you really feel like you could be doing more, then slowly add in more exercises. Alright, that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching and make sure to check out the Natty Talk playlist for more videos just like this one.